Welcome to the Christmas market in Mexico City here in Mercado Rio Blanco. Just a few blocks away from the Bondo Hito station on line 4 of the subway in Mexico City. Tianguis is a traditional place in Mexico City where street vendors meet every certain day of the week depending on the area where it's located. They usually open during the morning and the day, but this special Tianguis only opens from 5 in the afternoon until 12 or 1 in the morning throughout the Christmas season. Today we are here to try those street flavors that you'll definitely not be able to find anywhere else in the world. We're going to walk through the corridors of this Tianguis, see what we can discover, see what we can eat, how much it costs, and what interesting things we could find here. Unlike a traditional flea market where you normally find a lot of fruits, vegetables, fast food, as you can see here we have a lot of Christmas decorations, gifts, clothes, toys, but we also have fruits and vegetables. So we found the restaurant section of the Mercado, and every restaurant has a bunch of little fondas here. The little restaurants, they're like little stalls. Some of the best food in Mexico can be found here, and some of the most affordable too. So usually when I'm in a new city, I'll check out the local Mercado and see what the little restaurants here have to eat. And I saw some signs you can eat for like 50 pesos or $2.50 for a meal. So that's just amazingly inexpensive. Yeah, there's plenty of things to eat here. I've even saw a Chinese restaurant. That's the first time I've seen a Chinese restaurant in a Mercado. Yeah, later on we're gonna check out all the food here at the Mercado. Right now we're just gonna wander around and see what we could find.
The first place that caught our attention was this booth full of cakes and jellos, or gelatina in Spanish. They have an incredible color, as you can see here, and a variety of flavors. The owners are very kind and invited us to try the chocolate mint gelatina and the Nutella gelatina.
My first bite. Ooh, it's minty. Got some chocolate in there. That's good. Muy rico. We found the meat skewers, just like we found in Mixquic for the Day of the Dead celebration, and you could find that video here on my channel. Here in the Tianguis, you could find these skewers everywhere, but this one here stood out to me. They have a little bit different seasoning. Looks like a different marinade, and it looked the best, so we're gonna give it a try. It's just a little more expensive than the rest, but not by much. These are pieces of pork on a stick, roasted with charcoal. Just look at that color. So delicious. You can choose from a wide variety of salsas. I got their house special sauce with Valentina and a little bit of limon just to enhance the flavor. Yeah, just look at the size of the skewer. All right, I'm gonna take my first bite. Look at this thing. A little bit spicy. Valentina is a little spicy with the marinade. Very good. It's a lot of meat. Just that first bite. That's a lot of meat. Yes. quite a bit more. But yeah, a little bit spicy. Let me try without the Valentina. Next, we're continuing on to find more food. I think we're gonna get margaritas next. So yeah, finish this just about. It's so good, but gotta eat more. So let's go find the margaritas. We found Boo Boo Margarita, and it was 2 for 1 today on Wednesday. So we got a bowl of cheese with strawberry jam, and then another bowl of cheese with Nutella. Yeah, margaritas, they're a dessert from the Yucatan. It's a common street food there, and it's been spreading all around Mexico over the past few years. You could find these in most tianguises around Mexico City, and even in Roma Norte, there's a restaurant with a little cart out front. Yeah, there's street carts all around the city, but this is one of my favorite street desserts. It's kind of like a crepe, but better. It's not as eggy, and the shell is more like a sugar cone, and very sweet. It's weird with the cheese. You could put meat in there, so you could have sweet or savory, and we both got the sweet. But yeah, it's excellent dessert just to walk around, and since here it's so busy, you can't just stand in one spot and eat. Here, I'll take my first bite. Oh, it's so flaky. It is so thin and light. Wow, this is one of the lightest margaritas I've had. It's like you just get a sugar cone crunch, but just think of a sugar cone that's paper thin with some cheese and some jam. Oh, it's so good. Just so light. Wow. And it was only 35 pesos for 2. So such a deal. Yeah, that's like under $2 for 2. But because it's 2 for 1 Wednesday, it's even cheaper today. Now we are at our taco stop, and this is suadero. This is one of my favorite meats here in Mexico City. It's like a really tender beef, just simmered in a vat of all kinds of meats just for hours. So usually there's some longanisa and some intestine and all kinds of meats just like in one pot, and it's just simmering all day. Usually have it with some onions and some cilantro. I put some limon on it and some red salsa, and these things are pretty packed. Look how full these tacos are. It's very full. So I don't know, two tacos is kind of a lot for me right now after the beef stick and the margarita, but we'll see how I do with this. All right. This is good. There's so much meat. I don't know how much these are, but if it's under 30 pesos, it's a good deal. All right, one more bite. Nate had a suadero gordita. I mean, it's like a little torta, I guess. Usually it's a little different. That's different than I'm used to for a gordita. And he also had some pastor tacos, and he liked the suadero better than the pastor. Yeah, very solid food and very inexpensive. Just and we get to sit. It's nice to sit. So we've been walking for about 4 hours, but yeah, very good place here at Gordi Buenas. Okay, this is the last thing we're trying here, and this is called ponche, and it's a fruit punch that's really hot. Got guava, cinnamon, apple, and some other things. So let's give it a try. Oh, it's good. Sweet. That's very good. Very sweet. So that's it for the Tianguis Rio Blanco, and we ate so much today and spent such a little amount of money. The pork skewer was 60, the margasita was 35 for two, tacos were 25 each, and the ponche was 15. So we ate so much and just spent barely any money. More and more people are coming. It's about 11 p.m. and it's going till I think 12 or 1 a.m. Great little Tianguis from the end of November to beginning of January. So check it out if you're here in Mexico City around that time. Yeah, thanks for watching, and check out my channel. Subscribe and like this video if you can. And also check out my TikTok and Instagram of the same name, Todd's Mexico.